Hello there and welcome to the new BC online ordering system. My name's Karen and I'm going to take you through it. So to get to the new BC online ordering system, you go to bcportal.com. You put in the same credentials you've used with our previous online ordering system. So it's pretty easy to get in. Nothing's changed there. And as you log in, you're directed to the new dashboard. Here's your dashboard. It shows you a bunch of interesting things. Like for instance, when you submit an order, now you'll see an order number immediately pop up. It tells you when that order was placed. And also, of course, you can save previous orders and not send them to production, and they will sit there and wait for you to edit them. Let's place a new order. Your product can be butterfly blinds, roller shades, or even spare parts. Pick your quantity and then put in your reference. Let's choose Todd today. Now you pick your fabric. Remember, when you're looking at a fabric, the letter is the price group, and what you want to put in is the fabric number. So 9747 clay is my fabric. I'm going to do a width of 80 inches, and I'm going to do a height of 88. This is important. On the back of that fabric swatch, you're going to see that anything over a 71-inch height on this fabric is going to be seamed, and we'll remember this later in the order. We'll do a chain control, but of course you can choose cordless or motorized. And then with your chain color, you can go with the BC color coordination, or you can pick your own color. I'm going for charcoal gray. So I'm going to coordinate everything charcoal gray. Location is where your chain's going to be. That will be left because I'm a southpaw. Are we going to inside mount or outside mount? This is new. If you choose outside mount, there's a great option for you. Do you want bracket to bracket, or would you prefer to decide exactly how wide the actual fabric shade will be? This way you can cover trim easily and you aren't second guessing on how much room the brackets are going to take up, so you can choose shade fabric width. Now, if you're choosing inside mount, of course we recommend going bracket to bracket. That way it will fit nice and tightly, but not too tightly, in your window. You can choose the open roll system or any of our cassettes or other skylight or frame systems. And our bracket color, remember we have those lovely little bracket covers. I'm going to choose charcoal gray. Do you want a valance? This is our new valance that came out in the fall. The valance snaps on, snaps off. It has a nice curve to it, and it's a nice way to finish off our open roller shade. I'm going to choose yes. My base will be black. Your choices are black, white, or aluminum. And do you want it fabric wrapped? Yes or no? I'm going to say yes. Reverse roll, no, but you could choose yes. And then do we have any special applications or brackets we need? Extension, tension wires, that kind of thing. And finally, a new option. This is to keep in mind when you have different size shades in one room. For instance, if you have a narrow shade and a very wide shade in one room next to each other, you might want the tube size to be the same. So we're going to say yes to coordinate those. Here are your decorative options. Is this shade that you're creating one of the trend folders? Yes or no? So you can choose that. The bottom bar. Do you want a standard bottom bar, fabric covered, aluminum, or one of our beautiful wood bottom bars? You can make your choice there. Another thing you could do is stitching pattern. Oh, I love the contrast yarn. So let's do a saddle stitch with the contrast yarn. And then you choose one of your 24 yarn colors. G10. Here's the seam question. Remember back up at the top, this particular fabric, if it's longer than 71 inches, will need to be seamed. So you're going to want to know that and put yes, seam is allowed. If you say no, but the fabric needs to be seamed, it will slow down your order and kick it back to you from production. And then here is our location info. I know it says side mark, but really it's just the location. Here's the little question mark. This is going to be on the packaging, so you can say to yourself, living room. And remember, up at the top, our reference, Todd Jackson, that will also be on all the packaging. Finally, any comments that you need for the workroom to put into production. Is there something special about this? Is there anything that you're doubly concerned about? Maybe these shades are on top of each other or something. That's where you put in your comments. Or, hey, do you have a coupon? Put that coupon code in there. We're going to save our order, and it'll take you back to the dashboard. Now here's something new. Let's say you have a whole bunch of shades that need to go onto this order. Well, instead of having to re-enter everything, we now have copy to a new order. And here you go. You click on that, and it comes up with roller shades, all the same information all the way down except the measurements. So now we're going to have one that's 32 by 72 in the same room, and that's why I said equal tube size. Yes, because now we're going to save this order. So we've made 2 shades on the same order. I have 2 shades marked Todd Jackson, and we're going to submit this order. So now we've clicked on those 2 to combine them into one order, send, and off you go. Now watch what happens. It's magic from BC. Our order has been successfully submitted, and it's going to give us a reference number as it thinks. It's going to make room for less errors, more speed, make your life better. So here we go. That order number 1778390. You notice that both those lines are part of the same order now, just like the order for Tony Forbes, which was also combined. Now, if you can go into your dashboard and you want to take a look at something, you can always take a look at each line, right-click on this, and print out your order. So if you want to print a copy before you get your order confirmation. So that's about it with the new BC order system. Please give us a call if you have any questions. And you can find us, of course, at support@morristextiles.com, budgetblinds@morristextiles.com. However we can help you, we're happy to do so. And please give us your comments on the new system, because we love to improve things to make budget blinds happy. Thanks, and have a great day.